Okay, start that again, would you? Okay.
This is one of my favorite tools, the Handy Dandy Edger. Nice D shape, sharp edge, little place to tromp down on, wooden handle. There we are.
Okay.
And what do you use it for? Edging.
Edging.
Sometimes dividing perennials, although that's not, it's necessary, the first thing you'd use it for.
Okay.
Good edging technique.
Now this is for edging.
We're going to edge put an edge in between the garden and the grass.
Okay.
And I like a nice deep edge. Some people just like a little edge where everything just runs into everything else.
Right.
I like a nice deep edge.
Sharp delineation. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The trick is, with any edger, once you've committed to it, you keep the edger in the ground. It doesn't come up. So, part one, watch as I demonstrate.
Okay, close up. Oh, I see. You're just kind of sliding it along.
That's it. Now, I should say something first here.
Okay.
I'm following along a garden where I'm happy with the edge. I did not, at some point, just bring out my edger and decide to design a garden. So just bear that in mind. Don't all of a sudden decide to take out your edger and start carving up your lawn. It's good to know where you're headed first, and if you're doing a straight line, it's good to put a guide in so that you end up with a nice straight
line
edge.
Okay. All right.
All right, back at it. So I'm just moving along, taking off some grass.
So you're not actually digging anything out then?
Not at this moment. This is part one.
Oh, I see. Okay.
All right. So let's stop there because I'm sure this is as boring as can be.
Hold it. Okay. So we made the first line.
We've made the first line. Now we're going to go back and actually toss the soil off.
Okay. So I'm just
and here
moving
you
in.
actually can take your little edger in and you take it out. So I just pull back.
Oh, so you're using it almost like a spade here
Practically.
then? Right.
Practically, yeah. Slide along. Just use the edge I've created. Toss it back, and of course there's lots of tree roots in there that I'll end up cutting later.
Now, is this heavy work? I guess it depends on your soil, does
Well,
it?
it does. We're very, very lucky here. It's nice sandy soil. So for those of you with clay soil, you're probably gritting your teeth at this moment. It really can be very, very heavy work. But for me, it's work because I've got so many garden beds.
That's
but
right.
Not all that difficult. All right, and then I just drag the edger back and forth to even up a little bit.
Okay.
And that's it for this. I haven't had a chance to bring the lawnmower around just yet. It's still fairly early in the season. So what I'm going to do now that I've done my sharp edge, I'm going to just tidy up the grass right at the edge with my handy dandy clippers.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Now it's time to get down to the dirt.
Now I noticed, Barbara, that you're carrying your bags for all the garbage along with you so that everything's handy. You know, you've got your little Cadillac wheeler thing and you've got your stuff for putting your leaves in so you don't have to keep trailing back and forth.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think that's something that maybe some people wouldn't necessarily think of.
Really, if you can decide what task it is that you're going to accomplish and look at all the tools you'll need and carry them around all together. If you've got a large property especially, there's nothing sadder than losing one of your tools. And also, as a little trick, if you have to go to another area of your garden, always take one handle and put it on top of the other handle so you'll find the two tools together.
Ah, okay. There goes the bus.
There goes the bus.
Okay, so this is the final phase of the edging.
Final phase.
Final phase. Where we're actually just picking up the soil that we moved over.
That's it. So what you'll find, I've got a fair bit of dirt here, but I've got twigs. Sometimes I'll have a little bit of leaf litter. So what I want to do, this is good soil. I don't want to throw the soil away. I just want to put the soil back in the garden. I want the little bits of grass and things, that can all be composted.
Okay.
So here's what you do.
Oh, I see. Just kind of loosen it and let it fall.
Exactly. Shake it up a bit. Some people even have an old screen or perhaps an old colander that you're not using in the kitchen, and they can shake that out too.
Catches any stones or anything that might be in it.
There we are. And again, because we've got so many trees here, there's just tons of tree roots.
Right.
Then, again, this wonderful rake was a dollar store purchase, and I've had it now for 3 years, and it's wonderful.
Good.
It does the trick. Here we are.
Beautiful.
Go right down from your beautiful edge,
Uh-huh.
draw up, and throw the soil out.
Oh yeah, I can see where that's going to just make all the difference to how the flower bed will look.
It will. And until your flower beds are full, if you really keep the edges nice, it all looks great.
Right, yeah.